Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, welcome to another video. This time what I have for you is the first time I'm going to be addressing this, as in the title here. The very first Republic Customs Clone Trooper and gear review. Alright? Actually it's mostly Clone Troopers and decals, but yeah, so this is the very first time that I've actually addressed Republic Customs as his own individual vendor. The previous reviews I've done on Dakota's products came in as custom minifigure reviews. However, I figured since Dakota is now one of my official vendors that I am, advertising for, sponsoring, that kind of thing, I figure, well, hey, David gets his own name for the the site reviews, Minifix Review reviews, so why not put it as Republic Customs reviews? So yeah, but yeah guys, what we're going to be seeing today from Republic Customs are two custom clones that I requested for some very special occasions here. One is for my mock contest, which is going to be the clone on your right, and this is the Star Wars Battlefront 2 Jet Trooper. And the Clone Trooper on your left, even though he looks like a regular Phase 1 or Phase 2 Clone Trooper, that's actually Sergeant Fox, you can't really tell. But yeah, basically it is just a regular Phase 2 Clone Trooper. So yes guys, and one thing you should know about Republic Customs is his prices on customs are fairly cheap. He does do decals. His stuff is not printed at all for the most part. His stuff is mostly decals, and if anything else, decals. He sells decals, and he's also a reseller for CloneArmyCustoms products, just like David is. So yes, you will see some CloneArmyCustoms gear on them, on the clones sometimes, and he's also selling a few gear pieces of his own. As we remember from the last review that I did of Dakota stuff, we had the custom FAMAS weapons, and we actually will be getting some, more weapons eventually from Dakota, and I'm going to be having more clones come in from him as well. But yeah, so today all I have for you is a regular Phase 1, a regular Phase 2 clone, and the Star Wars Battlefront 2 Jet Trooper. And there's the package it came in. I'm gonna zoom out. So here's the package, and it's nothing real special here. It's not as big as what David sends the premium customs or just anything from the Minifix Review website in. It's a lot smaller packaging, which I believe personally this saves up a bit of some money, although I could be wrong about that, with those kinds of packaging labels. The labels actually, I don't know too much about them as far as making the selling labels, because it has the same exact shipping label, almost identical shipping label as David has for the Minifix Review products. So yeah, that is the packaging here, and I had all the addresses covered up because I couldn't cover it up with Sharpie this time. This is his business card as of right now, and as you guys can see here, it's got everything here: Republic Customs, custom science fiction figures, gear, armor, helmets, weapons, and designs. Everything, cell phone number, residence. The websites are down at the bottom there, if you can't really tell. Of course, the YouTube and everything's not on the bottom, although I think it should be, just due to advertising purposes. I think Dakota should add that. Just a little reference to Dakota if you're watching this. But yeah, so that is Republic Customs' old business card. I just wanted to show that. It did not come in this package, however, I wanted to show you guys that if you guys did not watch the previous Republic Customs review. So yeah, anyways guys, let's get started. I'm going to start with the regular Phase 2 clone, or Sergeant Fox. And yeah, so like I said guys, Dakota is a reseller of CloneArmyCustoms products, and he's also a user of CloneArmyCustoms products. As we can see here, this is actually a decaled version of the custom molded helmets from CAC. So Dakota does use the helmets that Tyler custom molds and makes. So, you know, it's a real nice thing that we get to actually see these helmets with decals on them. And with this one here, unlike the premium customs, it does come with a clone face. You know, because the interior here, there's no opening. So, you know, you don't need that black head necessarily to have that on top of the clone. My personal opinion, the clone here, it looks more comic-like. You know, it looks more realistic, non-Lego, you know, with the CAC helmet. And he came with a LAS blaster. I actually received these customs shortly before the CloneArmyCustoms weapons came out. So yes, this is still a Little Arms Shop DC-15. And even though it is an LAS DC-15, you know, it's still pretty cool. Of course, the new CAC DC-15s are a little bit more accurate, and I mean, actually a lot more accurate and just more badass. You could almost feel the difference between decals and printing somewhat, depending on the decaler, you know, the person who applies the decals and the person who also subjects the figure to printing. The only difference is one is processed by a machine, the other one is hand applied sometimes. And sometimes you can really tell, you can't really tell the difference, you know, in feel. You just gotta go by the look of it, and you know, by this look of it you can tell that this figure is definitely decaled, and you know, it still looks good. And actually guys, this figure, I got this for 20 bucks straight out. Yes, I know that's a lot to pay for a regular Phase 2 Clone Trooper, but you know, this one is just a little bit more accurate decal wise and everything than just a regular Phase 2 Trooper made by Lego. And I definitely think that this figure itself is worth the cost of getting, not to like have an army builder, but like, you know, to have like 4, you know, in like a small mock or something like that, then I think it's a definite worth it. So yeah, we have that. Now we got the Jet Trooper. And actually guys, this is the runner-up prize for my mock contest 2.0, which will end in November. So for the runner-ups, or for the possible people who are going to enter the Clone Wars category of my mock contest, this is him, the runner-up prize for the Galactic Civil War, or not Galactic Civil War, Clone Wars, excuse me. And he has the same thing as his counterpart over here. You know, same clone head and everything. The CAC helmet. And this one is a little bit different, guys, because as we can see, we have the little green outline that most of the Jet Troopers are known for having. And it's just a real cool thing here. This is actually a area light jetpack. Really, really nice addition here. It's a lot more detailed than the regular clone jetpack that Lego gave out back in 2009, I believe, with the Corporate Alliance tank. Definitely has a lot more detail and a lot better feel to it. Same thing here, the decals got the same feel. This also came with a DC-15 rifle, again supplied by LAS. And you know, guys, I'm actually debating whether or not if I should send the contest prizes with LAS and CAC weapons, just so you guys could have a feel for the difference in weapons and just have a mild variety. Of course, I'm going to decide that on my own before the contest is over. But yeah, guys, and this figure itself, because I got this in a huge deal for, actually not a huge deal, these two, like I said, they came in the same package. This one, I'd say he was about maybe like 25 bucks. So $5 more expensive than just the regular Clone Trooper, but you know, he's still worth it. Like I said, I'm not saying get an army builder of all these clones, but if you have a request for Dakota to make, these figures are not necessarily on his website, but if you request a figure, he would definitely take it up for a challenge. Like I originally requested Arc 5s, he couldn't accomplish that, however he did give me the recommendation for the Jet Trooper. This was actually by request, so you know, Dakota will take a challenge from you. It's actually currently working on a Commander Gree for me. So, you know, these are clones you wouldn't necessarily find on his website. You know, you can have a little bit more variety with Dakota. You know, if you tell him you want a custom clone, you know, and you name it, then, you know, he'll say if he can make it, he'll say if he can't. You know, just give him an idea of what kind of clones you want, and he'll definitely give it a shot at trying to make it. So, are both these customs worth it? Yes. Are they better quality than some of the bigger shot callers like JPO's, you know, are they better than his decals? Are they better than Michael MGF's decals? Are they better than David's CAC, you know, not CAC, Premium Customs? Okay, guys, well, as for the two I just listed, Michael MGF, JPO, well, JPO does Michael MGF's decals. I can't really tell because I don't have a custom from MGF, so I can't give you guys my perspective on whose decals are better. You know, as for this compared to, you know, like some of the hand Panthers that I know, it's okay, you know, it's substantial. If the decals are right, then they're good. And of course, guys, it's not entirely better than the printed figures of the Premium Custom printed figures. I hate to say that, but it's not. You know, it's got good quality, but it's not like printed on there, you know, and you know, it's got great quality and great potential, but it's not up there, you know. Overall, I think both these figures are nice. They're both about, you know, I'd say close 4.8, because I mean, I would have loved to have had a little bit more weapons and the price downed a little bit, but you know what, hey, I can't really complain with these figures. They're really, really nice. So yeah, 4.8 overall. I think they're just really, really great figures. If you got a request for Dakota to make some clones or decals, then definitely hit him up. You guys saw his contact information right there on the business card. And actually, he is working on his website, so his website will be up soon. I'll have a link to his Flickr and YouTube, which is both what you can contact him off of, and then plus the email down here. And like I said, the site's still a work in progress, so, you know, I'm not sure if he wants people to contact him exactly through there yet. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the very first Republic Customs Clone Trooper and Gear review. And I will see you all in the next video. Alright, bye guys.